Selective Dissonance is interested in helping you experience horror from a different perspective. Looking at horror through the societal lens of marginalized communities, we hope to give you original scares birthed from everyday experiences that may be sources of fear for individuals within those communities. The moments where one passing interaction with a neighbor or seemingly innocuous camping trip can change your life insurmountably. The stories you will hear are all fiction, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a version of this anxiety and trepidation plaguing someone's stream of consciousness at this very moment. Are you ready? Let's begin.
New tenants moving today. We should be okay this year as long as they don't go downstairs. They'll be safe. Everything is going to be okay. Mom and Dad will be proud of me. Too bad they're in here.
Moving in 2020 should be prohibited. I hate that we had to go through all of this. But our lease was up and my new job was starting in a completely new location, so it was necessary. I'm glad Jen, Lyle, and Cam were okay with moving with us. Jessica said they'd be fine with it, but she's definitely a bit of a happy-go-lucky, nothing-can-go-wrong type of person. That's what made me fall in love with her. Our wedding day was perfect because no matter what, she was happy and that made everything worth it. Anyways, this place is huge, even more so than the pictures stated. It's a 4-bed, 4-bath that's within walking distance of my new job, and it's cheap as hell. Actually, alarmingly cheap. Jessica made a comment about it being so cheap that it must be haunted, and that she was excited to meet her new friends from the afterlife. She is so kooky. The only downside is we can't use the basement. Apparently someone else lives there or something. I'm not entirely sure. The landlord kept skirting the subject when I would ask. Creepy, but I will not turn down such an excellent opportunity.
This house is gorgeous! Rent is cheap and everyone seems content. I'm not saying I'm amazing and everyone should thank me, but they totally should because I killed it in finding this rental. Only $1,400 a month in the downtown area? Just a steal. Everything is perfect and I am so excited to get everything unpacked, organized, and put away. This is perfect. I wonder when Lyle and Cam are going to get here. They said that they'd be a couple days behind us, but I'm not sure what a couple means to them. Jen is all moved in, though, and they seem to love it just as much as I do.
There's something off about this house. I'm not going to say anything to Jessica because she loves it and seems really proud of her choice, but it just feels wrong somehow. I can't explain it. I wonder if Cam or Lyle will get what I'm talking about. I'll ask when they get here. Another question I have is why haven't we seen the landlord yet? I get that we're in the middle of a pandemic, but I thought for sure we would have met him for 2 seconds when we got here. If I were a landlord, I'd want to check out my new tenants and get a feel for the kind of people they are. His name is Thomas, but that's the extent to what I know about him. Other than the fact that he owns this huge house and isn't living in it himself. Is he rich enough to own more than one property? Too many unknowns for comfort with that guy as well.
They don't seem to have found the cameras yet, which is nice. I am livid that the married couple is interracial. Why didn't they tell me about that sooner? I wouldn't let them move in if I'd known. This is not okay. I need to talk to them. But I hold off. At least nothing has happened yet.
So, apparently we have a neighbor that lives in the basement. That's sus as hell, but as far as I can tell, that is the only negative about this place. Jessica really hit the jackpot finding it. Jen mentioned something about the house feeling weird. I think they've been listening to too many creepy podcasts. Oh, I almost forgot. The downstairs neighbor definitely makes a lot of noise at night. Apparently, I'm the only one who's noticed so far, since my sleep schedule was so fucked up. But every time I'm in the middle of playing games, I hear creaking noises and then a loud bang, like a door is being opened slowly and then slammed shut. It's weird. Might bring it up to Jen, might not. I don't want them to look too much into it. Besides, it's probably just someone going to the bathroom in the middle of the night. That isn't too strange and unusual.
What the fuck? No one lives in the basement. I was just down there because there was loud banging and I went to complain to the tenant to tell them to knock it off, and it's just empty down there. There was basically nothing. I searched and all I found was a weird vintage-looking locket with old-timey photos of Jessica and I. Where did this come from? Did Jessica know there was no one down here? Is this hers? Why wouldn't the landlord let us down here? It's so frustrating that he'd just lie about something like that.
There's 5 of them living in the house. When did they tell me there were 5 of them? And the husband went into the basement. This is really, really bad. First they marry interracial, and now they have way too many people living in the property. This is ridiculous. I need to speak with them now before things escalate too far and I lose control of the situation. How dare they try to deceive me like this? All I'm trying to do is protect them, and they don't even have the decency to follow instructions.
Just got an email from Thomas, the landlord. It was kind of rambly. And he mentioned rules, follow the rules a bit too much. But basically, he said that he can't accept us having 5 people in the house as well as a mixed couple. Which, like, dude, grow the fuck up. It's 2020. Even gay marriage is legal now. Just because your ideals are no longer being upheld doesn't mean the world is going to end. Jeez. He said he was upset because Jessica is a white woman's name, and I wanted to reply badly. Something like, sorry my name isn't something outrageously ethnic or whatever your biases are, but here I am, existing as Jessica while colored, so get used to it. But I think that would cause too much drama, and Justin has been acting really strange lately. I think it's just the stress of the new job and moving, and it's all getting to him. Should I suggest that he take a chill pill or go to his therapist, or is that too mean? I think I'll ask Jen what they think.
Jessica keeps acting weird and it's driving me insane. Why can't she just be normal for a bit? I love her, but damn! She honestly told me to take a chill pill. A chill pill? Really, Jessica? Good lord! Why would she even say that? She's the one that's been acting weird. Her and everyone else in this house. I should be asking what the hell is wrong with them, telling them to take a damn chill pill. Anyways, I spoke to Thomas the landlord, and he is just going to charge us more for the rent since we didn't disclose that there would be a 5th person living here. He seemed really hesitant to allow it, but I convinced him we'd be on our best behavior. I think it's outrageous that he thought he could just make a racial comment about Jessica and I's marriage like it isn't 2020. Probably just another cranky-ass townie with nothing better to do than harass us and not enough brains to have better ideals. He'll get what's coming to him. Karma will do that. Until then, if he decides to spout any more hate speech out of thin air, I'll make sure to report him to the housing association or something. I guess I don't know who exactly that would be reported to, but I sure as hell ain't calling the police.
Weird shit is happening in the house. I swear this place is haunted. It really is the only thing that makes any sense. Some of it is definitely on par with some poltergeist shit. I'm going to talk to the others and see if they're also having any strange occurrences. For me, the main thing is that the bathroom door always ends up unlocked and open while I'm showering. Like, I shut and lock it before I get in, and by the time I get out, it's wide open for the whole house to see my naked body. Which is just not great for keeping the peace while we are all quarantined together.
Jen thinks the house is haunted and that we are in danger. I think our problem lies with a bigoted landlord that's probably trying to do things intentionally to get us to move out of the house. Which is hella dumb considering we're paying him more than we were every month for rent.
One of them thinks the house is haunted, but no one else is listening to her. The other thinks it's me. But it isn't. I need to talk to Jen. I think that's their name. I need to warn them.
The landlord wants to video chat with me. I don't know what to say. I found a camera in the living room yesterday. Is it his? Is it Justin's? Why does he want to talk to me? What the hell is going on here? Are we on some fucked up reality show I don't know about? Also, Justin has been acting really strange and super aggressive towards everyone. Everything was fine until he found out that no one was actually living in the basement. I think that set him off. He made an off comment about ending us all the other day. Maybe I should call a psychic.
Jen is literally on the phone with a psychic right now. They've definitely let quarantine get to their brains. There's nothing wrong with being creative and using your imagination to get through a global pandemic, but they're taking things way too far.
Jen won't talk to me, so I decided to leave a package at the front door that contains my journal as well as my research, which includes newspaper clippings, and a note telling them that they are in danger, and the only way to live is to get out of the house.
Who keeps contacting Jen? Are they conspiring against us? It's because they hate how special Jessica and I's marriage is, isn't it? What the hell is their problem? I bet they're working with that piece of shit landlord to try and get rid of us so they can have the whole house to themselves. That's why weird things keep happening around the house. If they aren't careful, they're gonna get what's coming to them.
Did you know that Thomas is actually a pretty fine-looking mixed guy? Who would have guessed with that super gross anti-interracial bull? Anyways, I got a package that I think is from him. I've been doing some research and so far it looks like there really is something wrong with the house. Justin keeps watching me and sitting outside my bedroom. I don't think I'm safe here. I'm gonna suggest we all go visit my mom this weekend. It'll be nice to get away from here for a bit.
Something is seriously wrong with Justin. He keeps watching Jen like a hawk. Are they sleeping together? I didn't think Jen swung that way, but then again, I'm now realizing I don't really know them as much as I thought. They're Justin's friend, mainly. They're mine too, but they've known him significantly longer. Jen wants us to go to their mom's this weekend. I think I'm gonna just stay home. Justin is irate most of the time, and I kind of want a break from him.
Dude, what the fuck is happening here?
We've only been here for 3 months, and all hell has broken loose. I found a camera on the patio. Is Jen recording us? What's going on here? Has everyone lost their damn mind? I think so. Someone keeps tapping on my door at night, which is creepy as hell. I said something to Justin, and he just shrugged it off with an angry growl and sulked away. There's something seriously wrong with that guy. I mentioned to Jen, against my better judgment, my concerns about the tapping and Justin's behavior, and I was met with a crazed, yeah, it all makes sense now, he was right, I was right, while gesturing to a box overflowing with newspapers and a mass of other papers with scribblings written on them.
I can't believe it, but I think I figured it out. It started in the 20s. Some wealthy white guy was in love with a colored woman, and so they eloped and moved into this huge house away from everyone else so as to keep a low profile. But he still went to work, and everyone there kept calling him slurs and making comments about how unfit he was to exist in regular society, to the point that he ended up getting fired. But it didn't stop there. They frequently woke up to the field outside on fire, or red paint strewn across the front of their home. It got even worse when she got pregnant. No doctor would come and help deliver the child. The only people who stayed around were the wife's younger sister and the hired help, which included a cook and a maid. They all did the best that they could to help deliver the child, but it was all for naught. Both mother and son passed during childbirth. The husband, who was fraught with devastation and rage from the outside world's unwillingness to help them in their time of need, snapped. After locking himself in the basement for a week, he emerged and killed the maid and the cook in their sleep before shooting himself in the foyer. Every 25 years since then, the man of the house has gone crazy and murdered everyone in the home. Somehow, there always happens to be an interracial couple living in the home at the time. The imprint of so much tragedy has caused the rut to grow so deep that it's near impossible for anyone to get out before it's too late. Thomas was the only one to survive the last reincarnation of these terrible events. He'd hoped that with the current pandemic, he could supplement his lost income by renting out the house, and with the couple moving in being a Justin and a Jessica, he thought we would be okay and maybe could avoid disaster. But so far, everything is going awry. I've got to tell the others before it's too late.
Who are you talking to? I knew you were working with that scumbag!
Justin, no! I was just trying to help!
What's going on?
Justin, what are you doing?
Babe, what's
Is
going
Jen
on?
okay? What's
Is
wrong with
everything
you?
okay? Oh my god, what did you do to our friends? No, please don't.
Oh God. What have I done?
Justin, hey, buddy, you want to put down the gun?
Who the hell are you? What are you doing here? Why do you have a gun?
You're the one who just killed all your friends. I'm the one who should be asking questions.
Jessica. Oh God. This is all your fault. If it weren't for you and Jen and your scheming, we wouldn't be here. You have to pay for what you've done.
Damn it. Why'd you have to come at me, man?
He's got a gun!
Wow, I can't believe your folks live here. Wait, didn't some guy murder a bunch of college kids here not like 20 years ago?
Yeah, but like once you see the inside, you'll totally understand why my parents bought the place. It's a gorgeous house. I'm just so glad you decided to come home with me for break.
God, get a room, you two. I'm still here, you know? You invited me out here too.
Yes, I know. I am glad you're here as well. This is gonna be a super fun summer. I just know it.
From all of us on the Dissonance team, we thank you for listening. Don't forget to join us the second Sunday of each month for all new scares. Next month starts episodes featuring Lee Silva as writer. Today's episode, Here We Go Again, was written by Shekendra Morgan and featured FatherTimeVoices as Thomas, Mitch Xander as Justin, Shekendra Morgan as Jess and Young Adult Number 1, Sam Yeow as Jen, Dickey as Lyle, Nate Carey as Cam, Danielle Bryn as Young Adult Number 2, and ElAbroVA as Young Adult Number 3. Our amazing intro and outro was composed by Morific. Some rights reserved unless otherwise stated. Selective Dissonance can be found almost anywhere you listen to podcasts, and on social media at Selected Harmony. And you can email us at selectivedissonance@gmail.com. Can you hear us?